Welcome back to Digi
Welcome
Bros,
back.
everybody.
This is where Conrad's gonna talk about something I care about.
I gotta open back up the Audacity so I can actually look at the time.
Why is this room not spawning enemies or something?
Because I think we're done with questions. There wasn't a lot of questions.
Not a lot of questions.
We
you
haven't
guys
really
can keep giving us questions if you want.
Yeah, we haven't super pushed for it.
Well, I guess this room is nothing. Okay.
Yeah,
the fuck is this
way.
shit? Wait, really?
Do we have to...
We gotta kill these guys.
New enemies. Well, all right. I have a topic for you, Victor.
Okay.
We've talked about stuff like this before, but it's particularly coming up for me.
Spicy.
I'm gonna be 25 next year.
Yep, you're gonna be at the end of the brain development.
Yes, and
You're gonna be official adult.
Dad brought this up, like we were talking about like something I was doing, and Dad was just like, "You're about to be 25.
You're gonna
about
do that for the rest of your life."
Right. So supposedly, when you turn 25 or in that area is when your brain finishes developing. A lot of people have big realizations when they're 25. My dad said he first understood his dad when he turned 25. He understood everything his dad had done for him. And he, like, you know, called him up and everything, like, talked to him. Ghost Lightning, my mentor, said when he turned 25, he also finally understood his dad, whom he had been...
25 is the age you understand.
He had been estranged from his dad for, like, 5 years. And then he, like, called him, and they had, like, a big gay... He described it as a big gay teary reunion and became best bros after that. Oh, my God. After, like, literally not speaking to him for, like, years.
25, the year you understand your dad.
Yeah, the year you understand your dad, apparently. I don't expect to have that experience because I think I understand my dad pretty well. I've never been estranged from my dad. I've never run away from home like those two did, you know? So I don't really see having that exact experience. But the point is, they say that in your late 20s, you get into the habits that you're going to have forever.
Yes.
You're never going to really completely change the way you act after that age. Not to say that, like, you're going to have the same job forever or, like, you're never going to, you know, be any different. But, like, your general... like how you wake up and go to bed, or like you know how you
your habits are
your habits they become solidified. And for me, that became a particularly interesting thought because this year has been the most standard year of my life, in which nothing changed at all about how I do things, about how I live. There has not been a single, like, if I look back throughout my life, right, every year of school is different because you're a little older, things are changing, you're meeting different people. You know, we used to move a lot, so everything would change every time we moved. You know, went to college, dropped out. I spent a year pretty much doing nothing after dropping out, but, like, I didn't really have any way to be set in. I didn't know what I was trying to do with myself, you know. Started up YouTube, and then it was like there was a lot of changes with, you know, meeting new people, discovering new things about how to do this job. 2013 and 2014, I had a girlfriend for a while. That changed things, you know. 2014, switching over fully to anime videos and all that shit. Oh my god,
we made it to day roulette.
Yeah, baby.
Motherfuckers.
Are we ready for this?
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of shit.
Yeah, I've got 10 monomates.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking do it.
Hope you guys are ready for day roulette.
I hope we can beat him. So anyways, this year, aside from, like, cosmetic differences in my channel, like, oh, my channel went down for a while, or we started doing Digi Bros, or, like, you know, now I've got, like, endorsement deals and shit. Like, those things have changed, but what I do has not changed at all.
Oh, shit.
Wow!
I guess we weren't in the right spot.
Wow. I didn't know that would one hit
I hope you guys are ready for day roulette.
Well, it's just a quick run.
Very clean.
We should have... If we had opened a telepipe and not used it, would it not have been able to be used?
Yeah, we could have warped back with that if we had left one open.
We should definitely do that this time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I somehow didn't realize that would happen.
Oh.
That was pretty pathetic. Anyways,
that was
back to what I was fucking
an
describing.
experience.
The basics of what I do haven't changed. I've been on the same types of sleep schedule, which is like awake during the day for a week, awake at night for a week, you know, or for 2 weeks, alternating back and forth. You know, I Some days I sit around bored and make a giant list. Some days I watch a bunch of anime. Some days I make a video. Like,
Dude.
everything has become so standardized. And the weird, this is the part that makes it interesting though. It doesn't really bother me.
Uh-huh.
That's where it's different. Because, you know, I've always sort of fallen into habits. Like, none of this is new stuff. None of this is shit I never did before, you know. But, like, throughout my life, I've always been in the mindset that, like, I have to do something more. Like, as a person, like, I have to get out and go see the world, or I have to make enough money. I mean, and I still will eventually do that kind of shit. Like, if I make enough money doing my job...
But now you're not worried about it.
Right. There's no longer this, like, feeling of... I need to get out, or I need to go change. I don't feel like I need to lose weight anymore. I really don't care. Like, I don't feel like I need to be physical. I don't, like, nothing feels like it really needs to change. And as I'm getting close to that point where, like, my brain chemistry is solidifying, it's like, is this what it feels like? To just realize that you know who you are, and you don't, like, it doesn't bother you anymore? Like, you don't feel like you need to be anybody else? Like... It's not to say that I always want to live with my parents, or that I always want to...
But you're not, like, self-conscious about it.
Right. I mean, I've always felt like a day was going to come where I was going to dress better.
Yeah.
And now I don't care anymore. That day is never coming.
Yes.
Like, it's so evident to me now that it's like, if it was going to happen, wouldn't it have happened? You know? Like, it's never coming. The day is never coming where, like... where I become, like, a socially well-adjusted person who gets out of the house all the time to do anything other than eat, who, you know, moves to a nice city or something, or... I forgot to re-equip my weapon.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just feel like I am who I am and what I am.
Okay.
You wouldn't know that
That's
reference,
nice.
but it's scary at the same time, right? Because, like, do I want to be a guy who for most of my like, I'm almost a hikikomori, like, that's
but your job is to be hikikomori.
Right, like, the scariest part for me is, because, like, days like these last few days, I'm not having fun. I'm bored. I've been really bored the last few days, right? And those are the times where I really feel like if I was up during the right times of day, if I knew the right people, if I lived in the right place, I'd be out doing something right now.
Yeah.
You know? And, like...
But you wouldn't.
I don't know, because we've talked about this before, but, like, every time I listen to Maddox talk about stuff, I'm like, man, it would be so easy if I lived in LA and I had connections to, like, do shit like Maddox does, you know, to do something other than my normal job. And, like, I want to take on some random jobs, you know, like the kind of shit you do, the freelance shit, where, like, I get paid for something other than the random crap that I'm always doing, you know.
Shit, I got killed by your fucking trap. Motherfucker. Res me, bitch.
Hold on, let me fully heal myself.
I was trying to help you. You, like, walked into me. We got a bunch of those. That's good.
Yeah, especially because I feel like we haven't done shit to this guy yet. So how do you feel about this? Do you feel you're, like...
Yeah, it's cool.
Do you feel like you have to get somewhere before you normalize? Are you scared of the idea?
Oh, certainly. I have to be more productive, which luckily, if things go the right way, I'll be in grad school, like, when I turn 25, you know, getting into my last year of grad school, and that'll be like the perfect, most productive time, you know? Like, ideally.
I'm definitely scared of, like, I want to be more productive than I am, but at the same time, I'm not unproductive. You know, like, I do get a lot of shit done compared to most people in my position, where, like, I'm considered fairly prolific, I think, you know. I watched, like, because my job is to watch anime, essentially, and then to talk about it. And I watched a lot of anime that I probably would not have if not for my intellectual curiosity about the medium. And I watched fuckloads of anime in the last month. And I made videos about it. You know, like, maybe I didn't put out the most videos I ever have, but they were pretty in-depth long, you know, the romance video. Like, I watched a lot of shows for that. Not, like, I watched them because I wanted to.
I forgot the brightness on this TV is still turned really far down, so we can't fucking see where we're going. We're gonna get slammed by this attack. Because we have no fucking idea how to run away from it. Because we can't see shit. This sucks.
Well, I mean, I can see him doing it.
I'm
Anyway.
sorry, that really frustrated me.
You got, like, really intense.
Got really pissed off.
Damn it, he's so fucking far away.
You know, continue with your shitty
This fucking dark shit
story.
is pissing me off. Is it a shitty story? Is this not interesting? Are you?
I mean, it is
completely-
interesting. You're kind of like going in a circle a little bit.
I'm hoping you will contribute something. To
I
this.
was trying to contribute something and then you talked over me, so it was,
What?
there was something I had a long time ago.
You were saying something about like.
There's
going
something
to
I've been
college
wanting to say
or-
for a long time, but you keep like reigniting your ranting.
Well, you were saying something about going.
No,
to
I wanted to
school
say
and being
something like
prolific.
long before that.
Oh well, you never said it.
I've started to say it twice, but I was gonna talk about that game design thing I was at.
Oh yeah.
They were talking about how people they specifically said people over 25 can take a reward. Like if their reward in a game was 1 gold, they'd be like, cool, I got a piece of gold.
Right.
And then like, you know, you give them 100 gold and they're like, awesome, like I got 100 gold. And they were like, people younger than 25 need the 100 pieces of gold to be like, oh, cool, I got something. And then, like, they
Right.
need, like, 1,000 pieces of gold to feel like they've accomplished anything. And it's like, when you're younger, you feel like your goals have to be bigger and you need bigger rewards, like, to stay interested and stimulated. Whereas when you're an adult, it's just kind of like, anything is great. Like,
I can
you
kinda see that.
appreciate things a lot more.
I
Like,
definitely.
yeah, I understand that. Because when you're younger, everything seems like it has to be this big accomplishment.
I can see that, but when they tie it into 25, I feel like I'm suffering accelerated aging.
I mean, you might be.
I feel this all the time. Like, a lot of
Yeah.
stuff, when people describe the way that you're supposed to feel when you're 25, I feel like I feel that way already. You know,
Yes.
like, when people describe stuff about, like, oh, when I was in my late 20s, I started to feel like this, and I'm like, that's exactly how I feel. So, you know, I feel like instead of preparing for my late 20s, I should be preparing for the mindset of my early 30s, because apparently I'm approaching it at, like, a faster than normal speed. Can I break these?
Yes, you can break them. We have to kind of focus our efforts on
Well,
one.
they hit me anyway.
And you have to hit start and kind of walk away from them when they start to, like, go off.
This fight just has a lot of shit going on.
Yes, it does. Anyways, yeah, I've always been looking forward to 25 because I feel like it'll be when I become productive and like.
Well, you have to be
come into my
productive
own as a
before then
creative.
because you're gonna.
Yeah, I mean you have
solidify
to
as
create the habits, I
unproductive.
guess.
And this subject scares me to talk about with my friends who are over 25
Yeah.
because when I like. It sounds too much like, oh, well, now you're destined to just fucking fail because
Yeah.
you already are over 25. You missed the boat, you know?
Man.
Like, I feel lucky that I already am productive, so I can at least go into
Yeah.
25 with that confidence, you know? But, like, oh, fuck. I was literally in the middle of
But I do feel like people I know and people I've worked with, just like the older they are, the more focused and like legit they are.
Yeah.
Like there's just a certain point where you mature enough where you're just like, all right, like
But
I know.
I
the
think
deal.
it's harder if you don't taste success, though.
Uh-huh.
Like, at something. Like, because I think, for some of my friends who aren't really confident in anything that they're doing, like, they can never get past that initial roadblock of feeling like they're doing something right.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that goes a long way, where, like, you can work on something that maybe doesn't have a clear goal if you know that you've done something right and that you're working in, like, a direction that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Where, like, someone like my friend Neil X, well, I won't use him because he doesn't really like it when I, like, talk about him, like, openly. Tommy Oliver is more open. Like, Tom has had, like, some YouTube success and shit, but, like, none of it's really amounted to helping him through life, you know? Like, he's still got crippling debt, he's still really depressed, he still, like, doesn't feel like anything he's doing is the correct career path for him. And so, like, he can't get into that mindset of, like, like, oh, well, I can work on this and everything will be fine. Like, all I have to do is plug away at this one thing, because nothing seems like it's gonna work, you know? If he tries to give his all to writing a comic, then there's no guarantee that that comic will be worth it in the end, you know? Like,
Help.
What if it didn't... Where the fuck are
Help!
you?
Help!
Shit.
Help!
Fuck.
Help!
I'm gonna get killed.
Oh, yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay,
I realize
shit.
we've been...
Oh, fuck. Yes, I understand what you're saying.
You just haven't responded for a while. This fight is kind of...
We're talking about the, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I get it.
You get... I'm asking if you get why it would be, like, hard to, like, you know, to get enthusiastic and work hard at something when you're not sure it will have any actual payoff.
Yes.
Whereas, like, for me, I've had so much payoff in the things I've done that, like, I can really confidently make shit and be like, yeah, of course, like, why wouldn't I spend my whole weekend making a video? I know I can make this amount of money and get this amount of acclaim for it.
Very clean. Oh, we broke his face. I'm starting to get really tired, so as soon as we beat this guy, I think we're done.
It's a good stopping point.
Yeah. And then I'll have to figure out how to fucking unlock these areas and fucking...
Single player?
Single player. That pissed me off.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to have to fight through the whole cave again.
Yes.
That took a fucking while. And this boss takes forever because he has, like, lots of stopping time. And he has a shit ton of health.
The sad part is that,
He's
like,
hard.
our raid on this guy probably shows that when we get to the mines, we're going to be underleveled and we'll probably have to kind of grind through cave again.
I think we're doing pretty good on this guy. He can't one-hit kill us.
Felt like we took a while to break his face, though. And he one-hit kills me.
Well, like, because I'm using the sword, which...
Motherfucker.
Has a, like, lower hit rate, and it does less damage, but it hits multiple times.
Run, run, run. Oh,
it hits, like, multiple
dead.
segments.
Oh, you better act fast. Do the quick menu, man.
I don't remember how to do it.
You hold
that was my
R
last
and hit
one, so don't
Y,
fucking get killed
man.
again. Why are you so squishy?
Because I'm a ranger.
Yeah, but I
don't have as much health as you. You have more health and defense. Because you're a hunter. Robo Goomba is very squish.
Fuck this fucking special attack. Fuck all the attacks. Sword sucks. Only good thing about it is that it hits 3 parts of his body. Which, I mean...
They're just very convenient for crowd control. Especially in the cave, because they always send a billion dudes at you at once.
Knock some of his fucking flesh off. Getting pretty focused on this battle.
That's fine. I'm trying not to die.
I'm gonna equip my fucking my saber. Like maybe it'll work out better.
Oh, this is such a classic boss.
It's a really cool fight, but it's also an obnoxious one.
Yes.
Like it's definitely really memorable
it's
and
cool
interesting.
how many attacks he has.
Yeah.
He just has a lot of variety to him.
God damn it! I always get hit.
Impressively so, because the dragon is like almost nothing.
Yeah.
Like he has a couple attacks that he's very derpy, but I guess it's just getting
like,
you used to fighting a boss, and now it's like a
digging
much
attack
more...
is cool, and I actually kind of like that you have
Exactly,
to
I was
play
talking
it through
about
your menu.
with this with Shade when we were playing Blue Burst. Is just like it's
yeah.
amazing how different and unique each boss in this game is. Like they're totally different.
Yeah, I feel like that justifies that there's only 4. You know? Like that they all feel so totally, completely not the same.
They all have their
to
own
use a
unique
word
mechanics.
other than the word you just used. It made me feel stupid.
Yeah, no reused bosses. You get to episode 2 and they reuse the dragon once, but then it gives you more unique bosses, you know? In Dayrole they reuse. But it's supposed to be simulations of, like, levels you already done. Motherfucker! Why me?
You can't see anything.
Hold on, I'm gonna... Fuck. No!
Well, I'm at
I was gonna drop a moon
atomizer.
atomizer before I died, and I couldn't.
Well, I can try to finish it myself. I have a photon blast.
Fucking try. I won't get any experience. That'll fucking suck. Or you should check again and see if
I'm
you
certainly
have
not
a
gonna
good
give up. I don't.
Uh,
Is there anything else that can bring you back?
no,
The star atomizer can't?
I don't think so. Go for it, bro.
What button do I press to bring up the quick menu? I forget.
Hold R and hit Y.
Fuck you, motherfucker! I hope this just kills him. That'd be beautiful.
You should have stood in a spot that'll hit more of his parts. Oh, that did not do a lot at all.
It did like 65 damage. That was okay.
Whoa. Try to help me.
I can't help you.
Move out of the way when he's doing the fry thing. When
I can't
when a
ever
fry
fucking
comes
tell.
up, move around. When he pulls one up, that's when he's gonna put one down again. So you move out of the way.
I just happened to move at the right time at the time. I didn't perceive that he was moving.
Like as soon as he picks it up,
okay,
you,
now
you
I saw
switch your spot because that's when he locks on to where you last were.
This fucker. Alright, you said hold R and press Y?
Yes. There you go.
Alright, look through my shit and tell me if you see anything. What is
No,
Zalure?
that's your buff magic. You might as well use it. 'Cause it's a one-time use item and then you have the spell. You do not have a resurrection spell.
Oh,
Cool, you buffed yourself. You didn't. I meant use the item.
Oh, I already used it when you said that. I used it before you said that.
Oh, I'm tired.
Talk about something. You're not playing right now. You could share some topics.
What am I going to talk about?
Share with me your secrets deep inside.
Share with me your secrets. Oh, episode 3 of Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans is pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard it.
It went exactly where I wanted it to go. I was telling you, you know, it could either go this way or this way, and it went exactly where I wanted it to go. And I was like, all right, the show is officially cool to me. Like, I hope it stays pretty good, because episode 3 was cool.
Yeah, Ghost Lightning said it was the most excited he's been for any of the alternate universe Gundam
I'll
shows.
tell you why. Because in Cold Blood, the main guy just shoots a bunch of dudes in the face.
That's
and
what I
was
heard.
like, fuck yes! He's a sociopath. This kid doesn't give a fuck. Like, I have a feeling, like, over the course of the show, he's gonna learn that killing is wrong and, like, learn his own personality.
I was in the middle of using the spell, you fuck! You shitcock! Son of a fucking bitch! Cunt! Ass! Shit!
Cunt? That's Gupta. Served cold.
Oh, next time on Digi, bro.
We kill ourselves. We fuck our own asses, finally. Dayrelly is shitting on my face right now.